This isn't Tears of the Kingdom or Immortals Phoenix Rising, despite what some reviews might suggest. It's not even an open world game. It starts as a linear experience that gradually expands into larger zoned areas, but it lacks a real sense of exploration and discovery. The controls can be frustrating, at least on an Xbox controller. There are two preset layouts, but neither makes much difference. If you want to rebind buttons, you'll have to go through Steam's controller settings. That said, the game itself isn't bad. It's just okay. Performance could be better, with inconsistent frame rates even when lowering settings. DLSS adds a few extra frames, but at the cost of visual quality, so I left it off. The small inventory is an odd choice. Constantly having to return to camp just to free up space breaks immersion and feels like unnecessary backtracking. Hopefully that gets reworked. NPCs need better indicators. Right now, they all have the same speech bubble, so there's no easy way to tell who offers crafting services. Speaking of which, the crafting system is fantastic. Choosing materials that affect gear appearance is a great touch. It's just a shame the game doesn't introduce it well. If you're undecided, it might be worth waiting for a sale. I won't refund it because I want to support the studio, but I can't recommend it just yet. Critically, it's a solid 7/10. Flawed, but enjoyable. Personally, though, a 10/10. I love it. Combat has some rough edges, and the limited inventory is hit or miss, but once you get used to the mechanics, there are rewarding moments. Despite its flaws, I'm still excited to explore, climb, and hunt for codex entries and armor schematics while uncovering more about the world and its history. Visually, the game is stunning. The bright, colorful world caught my attention immediately. Sure, it resembles other stylized games, but elements like distant cityscapes give it a unique sense of scale. While asset variety is limited, the smart use of what's there keeps environments from feeling repetitive. The soundtrack is subtle but pleasant. It never overwhelms, and I appreciate little moments, like the camp music kicking in when you return. It feels like a warm welcome. The writing and voice acting make the journey even better. Dialogue is concise, never overly wordy, and balances lightheartedness with serious moments. The characters all have distinct personalities and roles within the team. Aurea, for example, is both a mentor and the group's mother figure, while Casman is the pragmatic quartermaster. It makes them easy to understand and connect with. Despite its flaws, I'm thoroughly enjoying the adventure. Oh, and yes, you can pet Arva. It's the little things.